Okay.
We're recording now, so welcome to the call, obviously. First things first, I am going to share my screen with you so that you can see this show, because that's kind of the most important part. Follow along. Whoops, sorry, you're first. Okay, so a little bit about us. Our team is called Inspiration Nation. We are a branch off of the Misfit Republic, which is a huge team that's absolutely amazing. Our little branch, so we like to hashtag best team ever, because literally God has just brought us the most amazing people to this team. Like, I don't even know how we're so blessed and lucky to have such amazing people. But if you were asked to come to this call, then that means, or if somebody sends you this video, that means that somebody thinks that you are absolutely amazing and thinks that you have a lot of skills. So with that in mind, we're going to get started. Andrea, tell us why you became a coach, and then also just kind of your story so far.
Well, I became a coach because I desperately needed to get fit myself, and I just wanted to inspire others and do that at the same time. So basically, my story is that I've had a a really super stressful last couple of years. We lost our family's business, and then we started a new business, and anyway, it was really stressful. And during that period of time, I gained 25 pounds. So I had no more energy anymore. I couldn't fit into my clothes, and it really got bad when I couldn't barely fit into my comfortable clothes. So anyway, after I just couldn't, I'd at the end of my rope, basically. I I had been following you, Kandalyn, and several other girls from this team for a while, and I don't know, just was super inspired, and I just wanted to, I don't know, I've always been drawn to Beachbody, I guess, because more than anything else, because it's just really real. You work hard, you eat healthy, and you see results, and that's like, you can't ask for more. So hold on a second. Make sure I'm not missing out on anything. Yeah, so anyway, you see changes. But anyway, so I dove in head first. I became a customer and a coach at the same time. And I even had to sell, we were so poor at the time that I even had to sell a bunch of my clothes just to have the money to start it up. So here I am, 2 rounds of 21-day fix later, and I've lost, it's super humbling, but I've lost 17 pounds.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, 17 pounds, and I lots of inches. I didn't measure myself this last time. I need to do that. But anyway, and I've already gotten 3 or 4 paychecks, and it's literally just, you hear people say this, but it really has given my life back. So anyway, that's my story.
You're going to make me cry. Awesome. Okay, so Sara is next. Sara started like literally within days. They became coaches at like the same exact time. Like, I think it was like 2 days apart.
Right? Or maybe hours. Might have been hours.
It might have been hours.
So my story is that I have been fittish my entire life. So I took up running several years ago, and would work real hard as I was training to either run a 10K or half marathon, and I would finish my running season, and then I would not work out. I paid for gym memberships for years that I never ever used because I hated going to the gym. So, fast forward to where we are now. I was working full-time, had 2 kiddos. My husband was working out of state for an entire year, and I was managing the household, and we finally decided that we needed to move and be together. So I quit my job in January, and we moved to North Dakota in March. So 800 miles away from my family, and I had not made any friends here. I continued to put on weight. I had Beachbody videos, and they were great. I would dabble in them, but never really stuck with the program. I either was doing the nutrition, but not the exercise, or I was doing the exercise and not the nutrition, like never had done them together. And so I was following Kandalyn for quite a while, and she said, hey, anybody interested in doing a challenge group? And I said, what the heck? What do I have to lose? I have nothing else going on right now, and I'm just unhappy. So I said, yes, I'm in. And she said, well, what about coaching? And I once again thought, what do I have to lose? So I jumped right in and started my 21-day fix on August 1st. I completed it on the 21st.
Yeah, we need updated results.
Yeah.
This is the only picture I could steal from your Facebook.
But in total, during that first round of 21-day fix, I lost 11 inches and 7 pounds. I have since just started Country Heat, and in my first week of Country Heat, I am down 2 more pounds and 2 more inches. I have more energy. I am just happy to be part of the community of Beachbody and the wonderful women that are there just to support you and uplift you. And I'm just so much more, my life is more enriched just by being a part of this. So I hope to be able to share that with others.
That's awesome. I love hearing the story from your side of things, both of you, versus like my side, because obviously I know my side. But both of you, I was literally like jumping up and down when you decided to be coaches, because I knew you both had just the personalities and the energy and the inspiring, encouraging, like everything just flowed out of you, and I loved it. Here's my before and afters. This is actually my second time, I guess you could say. When I first became a coach, my sister, it's kind of the same thing. She was like, you just had a baby. I just became a coach. You should do it with me. And if my older sister tells me to do something, she's pretty much always right. So I'll just like, okay, whatever you say. And I jumped in. I didn't coach at first. I just used it for the discount. I was kind of in a weird spot because I had literally just had my daughter Dahlia, and I knew nothing about health and fitness. I knew nothing about coaching. I had not been following any coaches. So I literally had no clue what I was doing. And so I was just working on my own health and fitness journey at the time. And then I asked my husband, because we had struggled with infertility for a long time and had several miscarriages. And so once we had my daughter Dahlia, I really wanted to stay home with her and be a stay-at-home mom. And I was like, babe, do you think I can do this? He's like, sure, if anybody can, you can. We literally had no idea what it was, like no clue. And so essentially, I knew I had a certain amount of time that I had to make money, or we were going to completely blow through our savings, and I was going to have to go back to work. And so, needless to say, I was pretty determined. And like I said, I didn't really do a lot at first. I just worked on my own health and fitness journey, and then I shared some results, and people were like, okay, I want to do that. What are you doing? And I'm like, I'm doing this thing called the 21-day fix. And like Andrea said, it really teaches you like how to be healthy. I didn't know how to be healthy. I had no idea, I had literally no clue. It's sad to tell you how bad I ate before. Like, I won't even tell you. I was like one of those calorie counters. Like, even, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but when I was pregnant with Dahlia, I was like, oh, I'm totally in my calorie bracket. Drink a Mountain Dew. That's totally fine. I ate more chocolate Pop-Tarts during that time of my life than I would ever care to tell anyone. But anyways, that's besides the point. So anyways, I was learning about health and fitness, learning about exercising, and I was the same way. I had a membership for 2 years. I went one time, $60 every single month. Went one time. Good job, right? Anyways, that's neither here nor there, because I was the same way. I was embarrassed to work out in front of people, and I really didn't know how any of the machines worked, and so I just felt uncomfortable. But started working out at home, had great results. I lost 41 pounds. I actually was in better shape than I had ever been in my life. I was actually down to like my college weight, and I hadn't even like thought that would ever happen again, you know. And I have a syndrome that's called PCOS, which that's what caused the infertility and miscarriage, but it also causes obesity, diabetes, like a ton of things. So like my doctor was like, pretty much the only thing you can do is take care of your body with health and fitness, and that's going to help fight the symptoms. And I've noticed with Shakeology, which we'll talk a little bit about in a minute, but it's helped with my depression, anxiety. I mean, it gives you energy. It's just amazing. But anyways, I was able to conceive naturally with my son Atticus, which is very rare and hard to do with PCOS. Literally, it's just based on health and fitness, and which was super exciting. So we just had my son this spring, and as you can see, this is the beginning of my fitness journey on the left after him, and then the middle one is after. Well, I've kind of done a couple programs on my way down, just kind of trying things out and just, you know, honestly having fun with it, so I don't do the same thing all the time. But the one on the right is right after I just did Country Heat. So the one in the middle is after 21 Day Fix Extreme. So yeah, so basically that's a little bit about my story. I'm down I exercised my whole pregnancy, so I didn't gain as much. But I want to say I'm down, let me think real quick. I can do math, right? I should have known this ahead of time. 23 pounds, I think. I'm not sure. 23 pounds. So very close to my pre-pregnancy weight. If I would be a little stricter, I'd probably be there. But I will by the end of this month, for sure. Anyways, what does a coach do? Because you see us talking about our health and fitness journey, but you know, what do they actually do? One, we share our story and our journey on social media, whether that's Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all those things, one of those things, whatever you're comfortable with. And then you encourage everyone, especially clients, to be the best version of themselves. So I'm not just telling people, oh, you should eat healthy and work out. I'm trying to talk to people about just being the best version of themselves in every aspect of life. Then we host challenge groups. So right now we have a challenge group. There's a new challenge group app. It's pretty cool. I'm loving it. Sara is killing it at leading it, BTW. Which, Andrea, you're doing some amazing things too. Basically, it's just an encouragement and accountability group. It's really cool. You get a log, the things you're doing. It helps people stay on track. And then you're a product of the product. So you're drinking Shakeology. Again, we'll talk about that in a minute. You're doing your workouts, and you're just proving that the products work. You do what I call the power of, what were you going to say?
Can I say something real quick about that?
Yeah.
My whole life, anytime that I, ever lost weight, it was, I never told anybody what I was trying to do. I never, probably because I thought, well, if I failed at it, then no one would even know I was trying, Right. But the problem was it was like this vicious cycle of I'd lose some weight, it'd be great, and then I just start my bad habits all over again, and then put all the way back on, and it just happened over and over. The biggest difference maker about now is having that accountability, having that encouragement, and just people, other people, they're telling you what they're doing, they're sharing their results, and it motivates you. So the challenge groups to me are like the game changer.
Yes, me too. I was exactly the same way. And honestly, like before I got pregnant with Dahlia, I gained like 22 pounds, like since I had gotten married. And I remember like people would always be like, well, you're still thin. And it's like, but being thin is not necessarily healthy. Like you have to actually put some good things in your body for it to be healthy. But yeah, that accountability is literally the key to success. I couldn't do without it for sure. So basically we do our power hour every day, and I call it the power of threes. You post 3 times a day, you add 3 people to your network, and then you message 3 people. Obviously, like if you're working for an hour, you're going to get more than that accomplished, but that's just a good place to start. And you're not just posting about health and fitness. You're sharing all avenues of your life, ways to be inspirational, whether it's an inspiring quote or something you did, something motivational. Just honestly, sometimes it's just like a real post, like for me about being a mom. Like I almost made a post today about my daughter peeing on my bed. And then I was like, maybe people don't really want to know that because it's kind of gross. But you know what I mean? You're just sharing like different things that happen in your life. And just being real, very real with people. And we'll train you on all of this. We have our own training. We'll help you from beginning to end. Do you have to be in shape to be a coach? No. I mean, we have coaches on our team that are anywhere from trying to gain weight to have 200 pounds to lose. We literally have everybody across the board. If you are in shape, that's totally fine. And if you aren't, we can help you. So the key is that we want you to share your story from beginning to end, whatever your story is. How do you make money? That's what the question everyone wants to know. You make 25% commission off of every challenge, or commission off of everything you sell, a little bit more for challenge packs. So like, let's say you sell something for $100, you would make $25. Makes sense? And then where it starts to add up is home direct Shakeology. So people fall in love with Shakeology and they stay on home direct, which is $30 every month. So let me give you an example. If you're selling Pampered Chef, somebody buys a bowl, next month, they're not going to buy the same bowl again. So the cool thing about this is that it's something that people consume, so they want to continue to purchase it. So you're not constantly looking for new customers over and over and over and over. I mean, obviously you're wanting to grow your business and things, but it's not like every month you have to have 50 new customers to make any money at this, if that makes sense. And then the other thing is you're building a team, and you start to get what's called team cycle bonus as your team grows. The cool thing is that your upline can build half of your downline, which is something that does not happen in any other business. So like for myself, I've already put coaches under Sara. I've already put coaches under Andrea. And they will put coaches under you, and I will put coaches under you. That's where this whole huge, big teamwork thing comes in. And that's why teamwork and family is so huge in this business, because we're all helping each other, and it's really awesome. Why Beachbody over other network marketing companies? You see everything out there from Tupperware, Pampered Chef, mascara stuff. I don't know. There's just tons of stuff out there, but why pick Beachbody? One, that teamwork model. No other company is your upline going to be able to help build your team. Two, no home parties. I don't know about y'all, but I hate going to those things where you feel like you have to be guilted into buying something. And I every single time Tony's like, how much are you going to spend? I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I feel like I have to, because everyone's trying to help the host and that type of thing. And all of a sudden you're like buying, tons of stuff that you don't even want. We're not going to do that. You don't have to travel to do like home parties, which is nice. Two, you don't have to guilt trip anybody into doing things. You're not going to spam your friends. So you're not sending out a million messages. Please buy Shakeology. Please buy this workout. For myself, I have never one time asked anybody to purchase anything. I have invited people to coaching because I think that they would rock at this and it would change their life. And I have shared my journey on Facebook and so other social media platforms, and people come to us and ask, what are you doing? Oh, you just shared Andrea's results. What the heck program is she doing? And as you're consistent, people will be asking you. We're all about building relationships. We're not about spamming people, because I don't know about you, but if I get added to one more LuLaRoe party, which I get added to every single day, I'm sorry if you guys love it. It's 100% up to you, but I will never, ever wear crazy leggings. Not my vibe. Somebody else's vibe. That's great for their vibe. That's awesome. Good for them. Not my vibe. But I'm not going to ask you to add 1 million people to a group and then try and sell them things. To me, that's icky salesmanship, and I don't like to feel icky. Next thing, very positive atmosphere. You're not going to find a better group of people who are going to cheer you on, love on you, encourage you, literally have your back. I mean, Andrea and Sara did not know each other before, 2 months ago? And now, like, our little group message chat is, like, blowing up all the time. Like, I'm pretty sure I planted a friendship seed there that is beautiful.
I feel like my work, I feel like she's my work BFF.
Right? And I miss having a work BFF because I just have 2 little people that run around my house now.
True that. I feel you.
I love it.
People are like, well, do you even have a social life with 3 kids? I'm like, my coaches are kind of my only friends.
Right? And they're great, so it's okay.
So true.
Right.
But going along with that, we have a positive community. I mean, literally misfit means family. We say that all the time. And then the other thing is it's a fairly young company and it's growing really, really stinking fast. The other thing is can you think of any other company out there that spends tons and tons and tons of money on advertisement? Like, I don't know any other company that does. And the cool thing, I forgot to mention this too, once you're an Emerald coach, you can actually get free customers from people who buy from infomercials. And it's based on, once you hit Success Club 5, which you don't know what that is yet, but you'll find out. Success Club 5, you get the customer, you don't get their first purchase, but every purchase after that you get commission from. And then if you hit Success Club 10, you even get their first purchase. So last year alone, I think I got over 60 free customers. That's crazy. Just throwing that out there. That's another thing you won't get with any other company. Cost to get started, because everyone's like, oh, what do I got to pay to do this? First of all, I want to tell you it's an investment. So when people are like, I don't want to pay to make money, I'm like, well, that's what opening a business is. It only costs millions of dollars to open really big companies. This one's going to cost you a lot less, and you get to eat all of the product pretty much. So you're really out nothing. So you can either pay $40 to get started, which I don't recommend because you get nothing. Remember, I'm all about saving money, so don't waste your $40. Or you can buy a challenge pack, which a challenge pack is a month's supply of Shakeology and a workout program. So there are tons and tons and tons of different workout programs, and we can help you find whichever one's going to be the best fit for you. Shakeology breaks down to approximately $4 a day, which is less than a Starbucks coffee. Small, or whatever it's called, tall, which is tricky. Like, don't call it tall. It's the freaking small, man. Anyway, those are $4.65 of my favorite coffee. I'm just throwing that out there. And the other thing is it is full of superfoods that are absolutely amazing. It's cured my IBS, which might be a little too much information for you. It gives you natural energy. It aids in digestion. It promotes weight loss. There is no other shake on the market like it, and it tastes amazing. Can I get some witnesses here? Like, is it amazing or is it amazing? Like cafe latte, I can just drink plain every day and be like, hello, I just got my iced mocha cappuccino. Vanilla, I can make it taste like literally any dessert out there. Like pumpkin pie, heck yes, that's happened. It's happened.
And fruit is always good in the chocolate, or you put whatever's left of your coffee from the day in there too.
Yes.
So
yes, we actually have like one of those like iced tea like containers with the little like thing that water comes out, or not water, tea comes out, and we put all of our extra coffee in it every day. At the end of the day, if I don't drink the whole pot, don't tell anyone, I sometimes drink a whole pot of coffee. We put it in there because my husband in the morning will just like get a little bit of the iced coffee and throw it in. He pretty much always has coffee in his. But yeah, definitely fruit's delicious in it. There's just literally anything you can think of. And Pinterest is packed full of recipes. Is that what you're going to say?
Yep, hundreds of recipes.
Ridiculous. So anyway, so it's going to, the very cheapest challenge pack is $140. The most expensive, $205 maybe. It might be more than that. I purchased one for $205. What, I have no idea why either, because I just didn't know what I was doing. My sister was a very new coach, and she also didn't know what she was doing, so we kind of figured it all out together. But there are tons of programs out there that are between the 140 and 180 range. And then after you become a coach, or Shakeology breaks down to $3.33 a day, which is 100% the best $3.33 you'll ever spend. Monthly cost, it is technically like $15.95, I think. And then plus tax makes it around $17 for your coaching fee. It takes 50 PV to stay active, which means nothing to you right now. But if you stay on Home Direct Shakeology, it covers it. You don't even have to worry about it, which I definitely recommend because we talk about being the product of the product. And then membership fee, you only actually need that after you go Emerald, and that's $40 every month, and it includes on-demand workouts. You only need it if you want to qualify for free leads, which, like I said, I got I can't remember the exact number, but it was between 60 and 80 free customers last year, so it's totally worth it, 100%. $40 every 3 months to make a lot more money, and I only use on-demand. I never use my DVDs. Reasons to become a coach. Unlimited income based on how hard you work. When I worked at my last job, I literally, I was the top person for recruiting people to go to college. I never got a raise. I was literally going to be stuck there at $38,000 for the rest of my life. I was actually losing money as taxes went up every year. My income became less or whatever at home. So for myself, it's not a company where you make a ton of money at first, but if you're in it for the long haul, you can make a ton of money. For myself, I have been able to, with 3 kids working from home, I've been able to supplement a second income for my husband and I. My husband and I were actually just talking today about how he's going to be able to work 4 days a week instead of 5 soon, because I'm actually starting to cover his money as well, which is unheard of because we were almost bankrupt not that many years ago. We've paid off all of my student loans, which is also crazy. It's created a life for us that we can't even fathom almost, if that makes any sense. You can also win lots of free prizes. Sara and Andrea have at least won 1 prize from me each. And they just became coaches, and there's more to come. So I love to give free prizes. Beachbody gives you a free prize. This month, if you hit Success Club, you get a free yoga mat, which I'm really excited about because I only have 1. So my husband can have his own and stop stealing mine. And then you also can win free vacations. We're going to Punta Cana this next year. I'm really going to try at least to find somebody to go with me that's a babysitter. Andrea, maybe you'll be the one. No.
I just got back from there.
Did you?
Yeah, we honeymooned there.
See, I'm telling you.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why I need to go. I just don't want to go with 3 kids and 2 and under. Probably 4 kids, 2 and under by then. Without somebody to help. That sounds crazy. Anyways, though, you're going to change your life. It's not just about health and fitness. It's going to change your mindset and the way you look at life. I never thought that we would, I could cry thinking about where we were and how stuck I felt, and how I feel like now the options are really limitless for what we can do with our lives. And I'm so excited about that. You get to change the lives of those around you. If I could tell you how many people have just gone from, one spot in their life into another. I mean, one of my coaches, Erica, she lost 65 pounds before she got pregnant again. My coach, Rachel, she's lost over 60 pounds. It's crazy. It's nutso. And then just living a healthier lifestyle with more accountability. Like Andrea was saying, the challenge groups are awesome because they keep you accountable, but you even want to be even more accountable because you're trying to be an example to other people. You also get to make your own schedule. So anyone can find an hour a day. Nobody can out busy me. I swear to you. I think that all the time. When somebody's like, I don't have the time. I'm like, I got 3 kids, 2 and under, and I also run a photography business out of my house. So you can't out busy me. I know that everybody has enough time. And you can work it whenever you want. So for me, my kids are asleep. That's why I'm working it right now. And then you're also surrounded by positive goal reaching people. Who doesn't want to be around people who are constantly pushing to be? Okay, so hold on. I'm going to stop the recording.